If you've been a fan of the NBA for any amount of time, chances are you're aware of a certain phenomena called playoff Rondo. Alternately known as national TV Rondo, the theory goes that whenever Rajon Rondo plays in front of a large television audience, he performs much better. Of course, one look at his regular season numbers from this year compared to his work in the 4-game sweep of the Trailblazers shows some evidence. While his scoring per 36 doesn't change, he bumped up most of the other categories. And check his net rating. This measures his effect while he's on the court, and the jump is the largest of any stat we've seen. One place you notice it a little bit is Rondo's aggression shooting the ball. It's extremely rare to see him bring the ball up, not pass it, and then just go hard to the hoop for a layup. And this pistol action gets him running full speed on the catch, with Davis using his gravity to open up a lane for a sweeping hook shot over 2 players. But he's also initiating the offense, then using his reputation as a passer to find openings in the lane off the dribble for aggressive drives that get easy shots. What opens up many of those drives is his savant-level knowledge of passing angles and style. I'm not even sure Nurkic knew where the ball went until it was being flushed by AD. Rondo's magic with the ball comes out with his ball fakes. Off the handoff from Davis, watch his patented behind-the-back fake before finding Mirotic on the cut for the layup. It's not just the vision, but the timing and the way he throws these passes. He puts spin on the ball so it bounces into Holiday's hands. Next level stuff. And his vision in the open court is fantastic. He's always willing to throw the ball ahead, putting it in a spot where only a teammate can catch it and put it in. On this Pelicans team, he's developed a mind meld with Anthony Davis, getting no less than 7 assists based on some sort of lob pass covering a lot of feet on the court. The confidence to let these fly is born out of the experience Rondo has had as a championship point guard and the chemistry he's developed with a unibrow since he arrived in the Big Easy. But is this whole idea of Rondo being a different player in the playoffs really a thing? When you compare his career stats from the regular season to the playoffs, there ain't much you can point to that shows a definitive increase in production. In fact, he averages less assists per 36 in the playoffs than he does during the year. And his net rating overall is a +4 versus a +1 when he's on the floor during the regular season. So that's something, but it's not some crazy supernova of stats that prove that playoff Rondo really exists. Let's look at his best playoff in 2012. Again, we see improved scoring a little bit, but less assists, and a significant increase in win shares per 48. And remember, this was on a team with an aging Big Three who took LeBron's Heat team to 7 games, and Rondo was clearly the best player on the Celtics that year once the playoffs came around. One place everyone insists you see playoff Rondo is on the defensive end, where he picks up his intensity and becomes a legit defensive stopper. In this series, we've seen some evidence of his lightning-quick hands, but it's his incredible basketball IQ that allows him to read the action as it's unfolding and harass the attack, which demoralized the backcourt of the Trailblazers. So in the end, it looks like playoff Rondo is part myth, part fact. While he might expend a little more energy in the playoffs and play harder, well, everybody picks up a few notches in the playoffs, so I don't think that it's some switch he flips and his cape appears and he's Superman. He's simply a slightly better version of his already impressive self. Sports fans, make sure to hit the subscribe button and adjust your settings so you can get notified immediately when we drop another great NBA video. Let us know how you feel with a thumbs up and a comment. After all, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?